I'm going to do the commercial TikTok style, even though I don't have a TikTok. This is my character. I am Queen Bombas. And you know, when I did my commercial for Bombas, I sped it up like 1.4 so it could fit into a minute commercial. And you know what? This Bombas, I don't know. Will it sound better if I speed it up? I don't care. Right now, I'm processing this at a certain rate. And the first thing I'm going to do today is to remind you, I will have kid-friendly entertainment on Starseeds Kids, STARRSEEDS Kids. Right? And I just put up my Fernando the Traveling Flamingo. Okay. Now, warning. Fernando's postcard, where he is in Paris at the Arc de Triomphe, he talks about drinking wine and he has a snake in his mouth. That is the most unkid-friendly part of that video. So if you have objections to that, please do not sign up for my channel. But I can promise you that I will try not to curse or be a bad influence on your kids. And that if you want to see grown-up stuff, you'll watch my channel here. And at some point, I am going to entertain you, but I am going to charge you for it. So this won't be available to everybody. But today, I just wanted to tell you, first of all, I want to say happy birthday to my hubby, who is still rotting in prison. And I am still subsidizing his prison sentence with my meager social security. But I love you, honey, and I know you're going to get out, even though these evil monsters are holding you hostage and forcing me to subsidize your wrongful prison sentence, despite the fact that they are in possession of a confession letter by Anastasia Toller, saying she committed perjury. And despite the fact that you are in possession of a confession letter from Valerie Toller, also stating if we followed her or her daughter, she would have us killed. And despite the fact that you have a confession letter from your mother, who admitted to poisoning baby mama number 3, Amanda Panda, the day before we were married. And she also confessed to conspiring with my sister-in-law, Pinky Jean, whom I have repeatedly stated is a child sex trafficker. All this because I understand why all of this stuff happens in May. Because tomorrow is your birthday. And many of them, like Mr. Trump, are Geminis too. And the thing about these people who are Satanists, like Mr. Marceno, who not only celebrated his birthday on April 30th, but celebrated his birthday at the highest of satanic holidays that involves weeks of preparation so that they can have more birthdays, because that's what it's all about. Your birthday. And what you're willing to do and who you're willing to sacrifice to get more birthdays. And so you're being in prison on your birthday, 52525, is a very, very good thing, because it's evidence of the fact, and I've said this before, Mr. Marceno and Mrs. P, and my ex-husband, we are protected by angels. God says, touch not my anointed. And I'm trying to figure out about Dan Etienne. Has he been found? Was he ever lost? And did my interception of my message make a difference? And so I'd like to know. Because what I saw is that he disappeared on the 2nd of May, but then I see a Gulf News feed about how he was recovered on the 20th of February. That don't make no sense. He was recovered before he disappeared? And now I put up that message about, Nehemiah Garcia, who was kidnapped in front of the Popeyes in Lehigh 3.5 years ago on January 7th. The day after my proud boy neighbors-to-be all jumped a bus and went to the Capitol. It's all a beautiful mind kind of thing, and the thing is, I'm the genius. I figured it out. Every year you have to sacrifice somebody else so that you can celebrate another birthday. And Dan Etienne, he got that nice young heart. Because you not only traffic children, you traffic organs. And Mrs. Pete's so desperate for a new heart, she's willing to go to a family reunion in California to shop for one. That's how evil these people are. Queen Bombas suddenly got evil. And so I want to know, where's Dan Etienne? And why didn't you call the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children? Because you and the Gateway office are covering for these child sex traffickers. I look like an evil witch, but I'm really the queen. So you tell me, Mr. Marceno, where is Dan Etienne? And this time I'm not afraid of all your mega trolls, because I take your evil energy and I turn it into something good. If you have any information on what happened to Dan Etienne, has he been saved? Has the kidnapping once again been thwarted? I would really like to know that I'm not sitting here homeless, spending my last $2 on food from my EBT card, freezing my ass off in New York for nothing. So if those of you who are watching my channel know about the status of Dan Etienne, if he has indeed been found, obviously we know this is a cover-up. Please tell me here. Because if he's not, I'm going to continue to pray for him. I'm going to pray for him anyway. I don't know how this is going to be useful because I meant to chew my bamboo bliss. Wait, let me talk about this. I love pandas. Okay. Pandas are my favorite animal. My daughter knew that. That's why she did the cross stitch. Because they half black, they half white. They're mixed, right? But they're so cute. All they want to do is eat bamboo. And I love them. And I love bees too. Because bees are alchemists. And they're fascinating. Okay. But I did get a little dark there. I'm going to have to edit that part. I don't know. We'll see. What are we going to do? Okay, I'm going to do one more for my hubby. Alright, baby. I got this for you. Look. I got a bag. Okay, I can't use this art legally for Love Beats Reunion. But I got Love Beats Reunion. Okay. I got my bamboo bliss. I'm going to try to sell. And I wanted to wish you a happy, happy, happy birthday. I love you.